Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nate here, Go-Karts Gone Fishing, back at you with another video. I'm out here in my junkyard looking for another mower to start working on here. And you guys are about to watch me bring back a Bolens riding mower I paid $70 for. And we got it running on a live stream, and I just finished it up and slapped it on Facebook MarketPlace. So thanks for watching in advance, and let's get right into this video. But if you want to see me get it running, you'll have to go watch my live stream. I think you're next. So I just got my scrap guy to drop off this hunk of junk. It's a Bolens 38 inch, and I'm not sure the motor size because it's tore apart. The cover's in the house there. I had to go look, but I have the hood, I have the cover, I have, I think, part of the intake and the carburetor, but I have all that stuff, not a big deal. I'm just going to try to get these 3 tires back on the bead so that I can roll it into the garage, because I'm here by myself right now. All those tires are rough. It's rough. But that's what inner tubes are for. It does have a little bit of surface rust on it. I got another seat like that. That's no big deal. Yeah, it looks like this was not gapped correctly because it's like literally touching. But carburetor's completely off of it. Missing parts. I paid $70 for it, and I had a guy pick it up, so I owe him a little bit of money. I pulled this old Bolens in there, the one that we got running on the live stream, and I'm gonna pull the deck off of this one and see what's going on. One of the back tires keeps losing air. I did just pick up, that battery looks good, but it's not. It's from 819, it's no bueno. Hey Mr. Lizard, what are you doing in here? But yeah, so now I'm gonna take the deck off of this one. Alright, so I got the deck off. Sorry about the fan, it's hot as hell out here. And both spindles are not spinning, but it could be because these brakes are locked on. Like, that one's not even moving. So I gotta break that loose. That one's moving. But the spindle's still stucco. So I'm not sure, I might have to order some spindles, but I'm gonna try my best to break them loose, because who knows how long it's been sitting. They might come back. Then again, they might not. But oh, this belt, oh, it just spun. Oh, this belt's like jammed in there. Something ain't right. So I'm gonna pull this cover off, try to get this brake loose, and we'll see what we can do. I'll get back to you. Alright boys, let me cut this TV off. So I got both spindles loose. What had happened was the belt was actually rusted onto the onto the pulleys. So we'll knock that off of there in a second. Or yeah, we knocked that off and got her working good now. But as you can see, there's lots of rust, just mostly surface rust. There's one little hole right here. I'm not extremely worried about it, but I might actually weld that up. That way I could just say no holes in deck, you know. Most of it's just surface stuff. Some pieces are pitted a little deep, no big deal. I'm gonna clean it up with the wire brush, and then I will OSFO it, which I got some OSFO coming soon. So it might be a few days before you see another clip. I did put the battery in this one, and I was fixing to do the seat springs. I got 2 new seat springs. So I'll fix that. I got the battery in, and the head gasket should be here soon. Uh-oh, the hawk's outside. Y'all need to hide. The hawk's out here. Y'all need to stay under there. Sorry to get squirrel. You know how it is. But yeah, I'm gonna hit this with a wire brush. I'll probably pop these 2 pulleys off and clean them up on the bench grinder. And we'll OSFO it, and then we will repaint it, and it'll look good. And when I get my head gasket in, we'll tear that sucker. I might tear into that today. That way it's ready to put back on. Seat springs, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the tires yet. They might just stay like that, because if I do too much more work to it, I ain't gonna make a very good profit, you know what I mean? Well, boys, what do you say we pull this head off and take a look? Can't really see anything right offhand. There's really not a lot of... It's not a dirty engine, like I've seen worse. A lot of carbon on the exhaust. You know what I need next? Damn parts cleaner. But look at all that black on there. I don't know what the deal is with that oil leakage, possibly from the valve cover. But the inside of the valve cover looks really clean. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape off that old gasket and we'll see what we see. Alright, I'm a big believer in that copper gasket spray. So I got both sides of that in there, sprayed down. It's cleaned up to the best of my ability. I wouldn't even say it's to the best of my ability, but it's cleaned up anyway. I did notice that this head on the intake side has a damn restrictor plate, kind of like NASCAR. I thought that was interesting. That's probably how they go from 17.5 to 19 horse and all that hoopla, is just by how much restriction they put in them, because I'm pretty sure they're all about the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, let's get her slapped on there. I gotta tell you, boys, I am not too happy with the compressor gauge, because it don't have compression. No, I'm joking. I could actually feel just now when I put it together on there, I could feel air leaking out from under here, and it wouldn't build compression. And I'm like, what, did I set the valves wrong or something? Huh? Because well, now it won't start. For freak's sakes. Because it runs great. Try to idle it down. What's that, Philip? I'm gonna try to idle it down some. This is my favorite Philip. T2, wrong. I won't even idle down no more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that low idle. I like that low idle. What the? I wonder if my PVC valve is messed up or something, because I'm still getting crankcase pressure. I don't know if you're supposed to have that much or not. You guys let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, I'll put the thing right back together. I still ain't got my OSFO in, so when I get that in, I'll do this deck up, paint it, slap it back on there. For sale. Well, boys, it's another beautiful day in Florida, and I have decided, since I'm going this far with the deck, I'm gonna take these wheel bearings out. And I took the dust covers off. They're fairly easy with a little pick to pop them out, and they're pretty crunchy. So I'm gonna put these in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm gonna pop all four out, put them in my ultrasonic cleaner, and let's get this thing warming up and see if I can get them to roll a little easier. I know they're going to roll a little easier, but I'll be able to pack them back full of grease and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Here they are out the ultrasonic cleaner. It did get most of the grease out, and they're pretty. They're spinning pretty good, but I'm gonna do some more cleaning on them. One of them is really good. And re-grease these bad boys and put them back in there. All right, I got the back side greased and the covers are on. I flipped them over and I put some little dabs of grease on this side. Slap these covers on. I've got to clean them real quick. They're still right here. And then I got this socket that's like the perfect size to whack them back in there with. And then I don't know, I might paint down there. I don't know, probably ain't worth it really. I ain't gonna paint it. Then I'll flip it over and put the blades back in. And I gotta wait on my OSPO, so it'll be a few days. Well boys, I took a break from working on this thing and went to the beach because I'm waiting on some, I gotta go get some spray paint. But Johnny dropped off a mower for me. I think I paid $70 for this one. I used to have a mower just like this. They're good mowers. I backed right into it. For freak's sakes. What the hell's wrong with me? But yeah, we'll go check this thing out here in a minute as soon as I get it backed off my truck. And we'll take a look at it. Well boys, I do not know where we left off last night because me and Johnny got into the beers big time, and we were both pretty buzzing. But I got this one all painted up. The John Deere sold today, so $700 in my pocket. So we're gonna get, well actually this has got to dry. I just threw another coat of paint on it. I'm not gonna worry about that little hole because it is what it is. It's gonna be a $350 lawnmower. It runs and everything. So tomorrow I will throw the deck on there. Oh crap, I gotta oil it. Oh no, wait, I already ordered an air filter, so that's no big deal. Do an oil change on her, put some fuel in her, and send this one out the door for $300. Today I've decided to work on the Bolens deck again. The paint is dry. And I was just looking at these blades. I thought they were bent, but they're both identical. So I think I'll just sharpen these bad boys up and throw them back on there. And I was about to slap this pulley on, and I was like, hey, I need to make a video. I totally forgot. So I'm gonna run these across my bench grinder wire wheel real quick and clean those guys up and find all the rest of the parts. And it's like a jigsaw puzzle because I can't remember how it went together. And you know, figure that crap out, and then we'll get back to you. But yeah, this thing runs really good. All the tires seem to be holding air now. I don't even remember if I fixed the flat or slime in them. Oh yeah, I got my grip tape. I got this grip tape here. Look at this thick ass roll of grip tape I bought. Yeah, it's good stuff. So I might, looks like I gotta put some grip tape on that side. I might actually pull this side off and try to clean up that rust right there and maybe throw some paint on there. Oh yeah. That'll make a good template though when I go to cut the other piece. Clean up this rust under here. They're rusting in the same spot on both sides. There's a bolt under there for some odd reason. There's something. Yeah, it's bolted on something. Oh, I bet you it's a brace off the frame. But yeah, I'm gonna clean those up. I'll probably just end up painting them like from here over to here or something. That way, I know you guys are backlit, I apologize. That way it'll look a little better. I'm not too concerned with this bit. We'll see what happens. It ain't gotta look great. It's just gotta function. The more work I put into it, the more expensive it's gonna be. So yeah, let's see if she'll fire up, huh? Is it in gear? I don't know. No, it's parked. Might be out of gas. No. Runs pretty good. This is the one I did the head gasket on. I don't even know if I've messed with that carburetor. Oh, you know what? This one came without a carburetor. and the carburetor I put on there was clean. So, but I still haven't checked the oil or anything. I think I've checked the oil, but it needs an oil change, so I need to change the oil and, you know, pressure wash it, clean it up. Alright, so I got the blade sharpened. It don't look like it, but you only sharpen the top side of the blades. I don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah, that's all you do. And so you can see they're nice and straight. I already rolled them around and make sure ain't nobody bent or nothing. So we'll flip it over real quick and take a look. So all I got left to do is put the two covers on in the chute, and I scratched it already. I can touch that up though. When I was flipping it over, I scratched it. I put a little bit of grease in between these guys, and you see that moves nice and easy. In case you don't know, you got a spring right here and one that's underneath here that goes to somewhere. Oh, there's this little peg here. This is the front of the mower, and those goes like so. So yeah, everything's working good, and Bolens did good with these brakes by making them slide to the inside like that, because they don't wear out as bad as the flat ones that go up against the side of the pulley, and all that does is dig notches into the brake pad, and then eventually it's metal on metal. So shout out to Bolens on that. I don't know if these are MTD, so I wonder if this one's like that too. I'm curious, because that's a cheapo machine, and it'd have better brakes than what a Craftsman or whatever would have, but they need to go back to that design. Yeah, I'm gonna get the chute on there and the two covers, and I guess we'll slide it up under there. But I do need to get my crossbow out and shoot it and make sure it's still in line, because hunting season starts in 2 days, archery. So I ain't gonna have much time to work on this today, but I'll see what I can get done. I got a little coat of paint on those covers. You know it's bad when your crossbow has that much dust on it from sitting since last year. This is a Walmart special. There's a part number, I guess, but it's like 375 center point Patriot 425. 375, or no, it might be, it's 425 feet per second. And I killed a big old hog with it last year, and it's pretty damn accurate. I'm gonna take it out there in a minute and shoot it a few times, make sure she's still dialed in. I'm gonna blow it off. I got these Rage heads on it. These things are nasty when they open up. That hog only made it about 50 yards. But I'm gonna take my air gun here and blow it off real quick. But I also gotta dig this thing out, which ain't really a whole lot of digging. I gotta move that motor and the yard machine hood. But I'm pretty sure she'll fire right up like ain't nothing wrong, boys. Got them lights ready. Yeah, so I gotta go dig out the what you call it, the block to shoot into, and then I might film one shot on there of me shooting it, and then it'll be back to lawnmower stuff. Alright, I'm ready to shoot my bow. Let's just place my target. Right there will do. Just kidding. Stay.
I am. That's why I see you doing that.
That was first shot at about 15 yards. Dead center, a little to the left. Try again, back it up. Alright boys, we got the deck back on. And let's give her a try now. I don't got much gas, or I'd go take it for a ride, but let's try it out. Might be smoking the belt. Alright, back to the drawing board. I gotta figure out what's wrong. Alright, so I've come to the conclusion that it's all the rust on the pulley on the bottom of the engine that's making it grab like that. It's got, you know, it should be kind of loose so it can freely spin. and it's not. So we're gonna try it anyway, and if we burn up the belt, we burn up the belt. Oh, I forgot to hook up the rest of the damn linkage to start it. I'm a goof. All right, this time it'll work, promise. Brakes stopped it. Once that pulley gets loosened up, it'll be good. I don't know if you guys noticed the vibration. That's because I didn't balance those blades. I guess I need to get a blade balancing thingamajiggy-mabobber. I've seen people do it on their fingers, but yeah, maybe I might pop them back off and try to get them more balanced, because that sucker shakes. I know all you professional guys said, oh, I would have sharpened them. I would have balanced some blades before I put them back on. Yeah, I know. I'm learning too. I don't know what my problem is, but I didn't think about balancing the blades. I guess I'll worry about that now. But hey, while I got you guys here, why don't you go over and check out, freaking forgot, Freedom Mowers. Freedom Mowers. That guy's really good. He restores mowers just like I do. If you like my videos, you'll like his for sure. So, Freedom Mowers. I'll put a link down in the description. Alright, it's another day. I don't know when the last time was I filmed, but for now, I'm going to try to tackle these floorboards, because I got the grip tape in. So, I'm going to clean them up with a wire brush, put some OSFO on them, because I got my OSFO in, and paint just that little section there, and put some new grip tape on it, and I'll let you see it when I get done. Alright, I've had that OSFO on there for, you know, overnight or whatever, and I gotta jack this thing up because I remember now that the blades are unbalanced and I gotta put oil in it, so I need to run to the parts store. And I'm taking this jack that I bought from the parts store with me to see if they will refund it, because I just got it not long ago and it leaks oil like crazy and then won't jack up. So I'm praying they'll hook me up with a new one. Right down here is where I keep it, and you can see all the oil stains. So I can't afford another one right now, but I'll tell you what, don't buy these ones from the AutoZone. They're just garbagini. I can't even remember what the name brand is on it, but don't buy those. Go to Harbor Freight and get you a good one. Alright, so I just went to the parts store, got my blue tape, got that all painted up, and I got a new jack, because them boys took care of me. That jack was over a year old, and I told them it was a piece of crap, and they just gave me a new one, because they like me. You got a little something in your teeth there, bud. And also, what the heck showed up in my front yard? A Nuda one. Frick yeah. You'll have to wait for another video on the next one. I don't know about the next video, but you'll have to wait to see that one. That's going to be the next one after these two probably. So this one's almost done. I got the new jack now, so I can jack it up, take the blades off and balance them, try to balance them. And then I got the oil being changed, and then pressure washing, and then done. I got to put the grip tape on there after that dries, but after that, done. Alright, so I got the blades off, and I don't have one of them balancers. So what I did is I just stuck the blade on here, and it seems to favor these sides as heavier as far as I can tell. So I'm going to take some off of there and stick it back on there and try again. And hopefully it'll stop that vibration. Alright, so I got the blades balanced to the best of my ability with what I have in stock, and I changed the oil. So let's fire this thing up and put the blades on and see what she does. Let's try with no choke. Oh man, fire right up. sound too happy. That damn exhaust is loud. So we still got some tinkering to do for sure. But it does, I didn't close the air filter back up. I did buy a new air filter for it. Amazonian. Let me, I don't want to go mow with it because I'll get dirt all over my grips. Maybe I'll put my grips on and then take it out and try it. I don't think I got much fuel in here either, which I got some fresh fuel. I can put some fuel in it. So yeah, we'll get those grips together and we'll get back. Let me tell you, I am super impressed with that grip tape. That stuff sticks nice. This stuff is awesome. There used to be a big rust hole here. Can't see it no more. Man, just for example, like you can see all this rust right here. I should be able to cover almost all of it. It'll go right up to that edge right there when I get that other piece of tape on there. But that was like 30 something bucks for the roll. Yeah, definitely worth it. I like it. Scores. So I had ran it flat out of gas. I got my grip tape on both sides, ready to go skateboarding. I don't know, it might take a second to start up now. What happened? Oh, it keeps go. She's running and mowing. I found that seat. It's a little bit in better shape than the one that's on it. It's still cracked up, but it's got less cracks. It's not as faded as that one. And then I got some front tires I'm gonna put on. It's loud AF, but I ain't too worried about that. Mowing grass is mowing grass, so I need to pressure wash it, put the tires on it, put the seat on it, and then it might go up for sale. And we'll be done with this project. On to the next one. That little green yard machine might be next. Well, boys, as you've seen, she's mowing and driving fine now. I have changed my mind on the seat. That seat's staying. I gotta find one more wheel to go on here. And the only other thing that's really bothering me is the exhaust is totally blown out. Excuse me, it's totally blown out. Now, I do have a muffler, but it is the wrong style. So I am thinking I'm going to modify. Goes like this. I think I'm going to take this hood off and see if I can figure out a way to bolt this up to that one. Just to make it quieter. So I got to pull this hood off. It's like 4 bolts or something. And then pull that muffler, which is 4 bolts. And see if I can figure out a way to mount that one up on there. Quiet it down, fix the wheels, then I could sell it. Well, boys, this is what I came up with. I welded 2 nuts on there. 2 bolts will hold. The old one had 4 bolts, but only one of them was still in there. It's a different style muffler, but I just drilled 2 holes straight through. Now I got 2 bolts, and that'll hold, man. I'm on to bet money. I'll give it my warranty. 5 feet or 5 minutes, whichever comes first. All right, got her all installed. Oh, I forgot to put these bolts in there. I gotta throw these bolts in there, but I think it's in there pretty good to try a test start. Oh yeah. Way better. Way better. Sweet. And just so anybody's worried about them bolts backing out. Ow, it's hot already. I actually got some weld crap in there, and it kind of deformed the nuts. So them bolts are actually really hard to get down in there. And I don't think they're going to back out. So it'll be fine. It's not a spaceship. Alright, we got the muffler on there. We got the hood back on. I did find this one good tire. So I need to go out to my junkyard out there and see if I can find one more. I tried to put this one on there, but I think it's got a tube in it and it leaks. And I don't really feel like messing with it. So I'm going to go see if I have another one with that same pattern. So I'm gonna jack this one up and take it off, because I think I got a tractor out there with the same tread, whatever. And I'll take that tire with me and swap it on the one outside. That tire is looking good. I don't know if I showed you guys this POS I picked up. It's pretty rough, but it's got a lot of spare parts. This one I got the other day, and that John Deere I got the other day. It's pretty rough too, but let me show you. Boom! Got a beautiful motor in it and a really nice seat. So it's got some bad rust. I don't know, I'm thinking about restoring this one. I got a deck for it too. We'll see what happens. That might be in an upcoming video, but I think this one's going to be next to be worked on, because it needs the least amount of stuff done to it. So let me get this tire off and we'll get in there and get that other mower fixed up. All right, got another good tire on there. It's actually a really good tire. Still has the nipples on it. I love nipples. And yeah, I put a little bit of paint on that muffler thing for now. And I know what you guys are thinking. What about that yellow John Deere wheel? We'll paint them all black. That's going to be my signature move for these riding mowers, because I don't care what anybody says. They look way better with black wheels. All of them do, except for maybe the John Deeres. But the rest of them look really good with black wheels. I was tinkering around. I put some transmission fluid on there, and it kind of cleaned it up, but you can't really clean that up with transmission fluid. So I was thinking about putting this seat on. I don't know. It's not as bad. Still has some rips in it, but I haven't decided yet. And I gotta take it outside, pressure wash it. And I was thinking about painting this top piece black also. And you know, that motor will clean up nice. But that's gonna have to wait for another day, because it's getting dark outside and I quit when it gets dark. So we'll see you in a second.
Really?
Be quiet.
It stinks so bad.
You know the deer can see you moving, right?
You're making me be loud. It's your fault.
Well, boys, I just got back from another hunting trip and I started working on this. I got the wheels all painted up, looking good, and this damn rust on this hood was driving me crazy. I knocked all the rough rough stuff off and all the loose paint already. And now I'm going to shoot it with some OSPO. Then I'm just going to tape it. I'll tape it straight across to here and paint it black. It'll be fine black. I'm thinking about painting this and this black too. And I think she'll look a little better, and then that's going to be it. She'll be ready for sale. This video will be coming to an end soon. Let's get that wrapped up. Also, I want to let you know that the paint I'm using works really good. I've never seen this before, but I got it at a Tractor Supply. This Rust Kill Magic multi-purpose spray enamel. This is good stuff. I like the way it coats, and it looks really good. So, just for reference, if you ever need it. Well, boys, that's going to about wrap it up for this video. I am finished with her. I think she came out looking really good. I keep going up on the price in my head. I'm thinking I'm going to start off at $450. I think I paid like 70 bucks for this one. Deck's all done up. I did clean up that chute, which made it look a lot better. The seat's the only bad spot, but you don't see that when you're riding it. Could do a little bit better cleaning around this battery box. A little bit of surface rust here. No big deal, no big deal. Brand new battery, brand new springs. Put the springs on there. I did go ahead and replace the fuel line. Put a fuel filter on there. Got the motor all cleaned up. New gas or fresh gas in there. Fresh oil change. Fresh blades. She mows good. Ready to go, boys. I gotta go see what I'm gonna do next. Who's gonna come into the shop next? That is the question. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button. Tell me how much you would pay for this mower. Oh yeah, I did the muffler. If you remember, the muffler was blown out. Got that fixed up. But yep, for sale. On the marketplace she goes. Thanks for watching.